Welcome on back to the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A, and I am in some back pain. So, excuse me for taking some medicine during this performance or during this show. Um, this is a nice fight. a nice. This is, and boxing's always, I guess since this pandemic started, is always someone go first and we can see what happens. This August 26th is going to be a heavy looked upon fight because I do believe this is the only fight in the first fight, if not the only fight, being talked about with a guaranteed crowd. You know, in which I'm very surprised that it didn't happen sooner in the stateside, but I could think because baseball is starting, football is starting. So because I was wondering, like, why don't they just put these boxers in a baseball arenas? You could hold at least 10,000 in there, 12,000, 8,000. You could at least hold people in stadiums. I was thinking, how come they're not just doing Dodger Stadium? How come they're doing Angel Stadium? So I think it's because those sports teams. But Australia, I think they're talking about holding in some rugby stadium, some football stadium. I don't know what exact type of stadium, but 16,000 people. That's going to be a damn good crowd. A damn good crowd. Like I said, with basketball in the state sites, maybe once all the teams get eliminated, they could use those arenas. I don't know, but let's just focus on this fight here. Tszyu taking on Jeff the Hornet Horn. A lot of these fights coming up, folks, this month of August. I don't know if it's the back pain or something that just got in my brain. Mr.A is predicting a lot of knockouts. Like, I'm just thinking COVID, people ain't quite in shape. Stamina is going to be tested around in the late half of these fights. A lot of them, I think people are going to get knocked out. I think their stamina is going to let them down. And one person's going to be in shape and one person's not going to be in shape. And, once the oxygen kind of gets low in the head, the body just falls. And I think this is going to be a knockout fight right here. You got Tszyu, who's coming in as the champion. I get a lot of people might not like the trinket belts, but it got Tszyu ranked number 12 for the WBC, number 6 for the IBF, number 9 for the WBO, and he's the IBF Australian and the WBO Global Champion. Now I'm not quite sure what the Australian IBF is. I'm pretty sure that it's the same as the global. It's for that region. It's elite. It's an elite regional belt. So I'm pretty sure it's the same belt he has, just twice. He just has it for each organization. And Jeff Horn is number 5 by the WBO. So, and we just had Ted Cheeseman defeat Sam Egerton, who was number 6 for the IBF. So you got number 5 for the IBF. So you got number 6 in the IBF and Tim right here. So with Ted Cheeseman, that's a possible outcome that the winner of this fight could fight Ted Cheeseman. And then if that winner goes on and be like a one more or maybe even a mandatory for Jamal Charlo. So that's 2 champions. Remember, that's an intercontinental. Cheeseman just won. So he could win going against this guy, number 6. But let's like this fight. Tim, number 15. Tim, who is 15-0 and 11 knockouts, 25 years old. The Hornet, 20 with 2 losses, 1 draw, and 13 knockouts. Both orthodox fighters, 25-32. In this fight, I'm picking Tim to knock out Jeff Horn. And at 154, I don't know if Jeff Horn has his rugged and grugged advantages that he had at 147. At 154, he's just like a normal Joe with his weight. So I'm thinking anyone who kind of boxes Jeff Horn at range, I think it totally nullifies him. And I think I see Tim doing the same type of performance as Terrence Crawford. I believe he has the same outset, the weaponry. You know, I'm not saying he is as good as Crawford, but he has better feet over Horn that Crawford had. He has a left hand, right hand fire weapons, firepower. He has the inside outside fighting, and you want to take it close and gritty, which Jeff Horn needs. I think Tim Tszyu has the punch selection and hand speed and foot speed to win the inside battle. The outside battle, I think he has the foot speed, the hand speed to win it all. I think he could pick them apart from the outside, kind of like a Crawford did. Just pick them apart. Then when the time is right, take it from outside to inside and just slowly beat Jeff Horn down. Make Jeff Horn look tired, because anytime someone with range and weaponry could fire on him, Jeff Horn looks like he's ready to go. We've seen it against Michael Zafara. I think that's how you pronounce his name. We've seen it with Crawford, and I think the same thing is going to be with Tim. I think he's going to range him, break him down, and then when it's time, I think he's going to bring the battle inside and knock Jeff Horn out. I say Tim Tszyu is going to win this. It's a 10-round fight, I believe it is, which is weird considering all the belts on the line. I'm surprised it's not a 12-rounder. But if it's a 12-round, I'm definitely picking Tim Tszyu to knock him out. But even if it's a 10-round, I'm going Tim Tszyu to knock out Jeff Horn. And probably see, that 10 round is kind of tricky with me, but I'm still going to knock him out like in round 9 or 10. I think he's going to, too much weaponry and too much range. I think he has I think it was like a 72 to 68, 4-inch range with some movement and a good jab. I think he's going to keep Jeff Horn at bay and do his thing. Double right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. We're going with Tim Tszyu. Knockout.